Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Spider-Man, the situation's under control.
Along the northbound side of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway near.
All units, assistance needed for civilians involved in a vehicle collision. Please proceed to Columbia.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Report came in from Morningside Ice. Over.
Those guys are already breaking. I better stop the entry.
I said you were being annoying!
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
That's gonna leave a mark! I can stop! You don't know who you're Only move that back! What is this stuff?
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Once we're on scene and have police.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Hey, you freaking masked menace. My brother works for Finn. Take him out! There goes!
Long time no see. Here's your stuff. Hey, no texting! More crooks? This fight's going viral. End of the road. Take it from here, Spider-Man.
Available units? Possible narcotic sale reported. Location is in the vicinity of Devil's Shelf.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
I thought get him! What are we supposed to do against that? We gotta get out of here! I'm wet!
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. A text to Yuri and the...
At the Manhattan Bridge, it's Flatbush Avenue. Sea services is en route.
All units, we have a vehicle collision. Officer assistance needed on scene. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Atlantic Avenue, please respond code 2. 10 forward.
Someone's there. Spider-Man! Oh, crap, this thing.
Don't panic! I'm here! Thugs who caused the wrecker down, but people are still trapped.
Saved my life. Thank you. Spider-Man, help me! Please! I can't move!
Okay, people are safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get in.
I had it covered.
Hey, before you go, can you sign it for me, please?
82 any available units, 1182 along the north-south side of the Brooklyn-Queens Express.
Local units, we've got reports of a mugging. Report came in from Clinton. Over.
Someone's getting rough. Aw, you started without me.
It's the spider guy! That's gonna leave a mark!
And no more muggers. Ah, I love a happy ending.
Thanks. I hoped if I just kept him talking, someone would come along.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make fun conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions. Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting. Herman? What? Do you only answer to Shocker now? Mr. Shocker? Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Move, move, move! Gotta hurry. Can't lose him. falling behind! Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
That's enough.
Move, move! You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you could get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know.
from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city, and I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
Traffic to an isolated tag. Copy that.
All units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Report came in from Seaport.
Love. Excuse me.
Hey, Spider-Man? How's it going?
Hey. Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
You're my hero. Seriously.
Attention units, there's an assault in progress. Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
The infant. Try hitting me! Spoiler, I hit back. I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Got it.
Charge from the Kingpin! I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spike.
This little snake! This hurts! Whining when I break your bones!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. When I started, I'd web up the crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all texts. So impersonal.
We've got a commercial robbery in progress. Incident is ongoing near 2 bridges.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! Hoped crime would decline post-Fisk. Might have been too optimistic. So great. Police are on their way. And so am I.
Attention units, we have a possible kidnapping. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
He's got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone. Easy, I've got you. That was terrifying. Thank you.
It's them! They're the ones! Quick! Get away from my car! Come on! Hold it! We should have stayed in Brooklyn! I got him! Not cool! Not cool! Leave us alone!
You saved my bacon, Spider-Man. So great when you were like... And thus concludes our sordid tale of kidnappers and their inevitable downfall.
I got him. This is a dream come true. You have
Sorry.
no idea.
Oh man, Spidey! I just gotta say, you're like my hero.
Good shot.
Crap. I'm getting embarrassed. Don't look.
Oh, Spider-Man. I was in Times Square during the Fisk assault.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans.
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
No disrespect to the boss, but are we gonna keep getting paid like usual?
How are you gonna say something like that and say no disrespect?
Yeah, we all got The boss never let us down before, and he won't now. But they froze his assets.
I'm sure. The ones they knew about. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood! He can't take us all! No! How is he beating us?
You guys are late. Don't worry. I got plenty of face kicks left.
I'll get him for you.
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends!
Spider-Man, I checked records, and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long. Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk isn't here! You could have just bailed!
You're gonna have a bad day. We got this.
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
Clear. Winding up.
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
People know my...
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
I saw the fifth takedown on TV. Wait, jump.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. Any jamming devices would only be effective atop tall buildings. Fisk's men. This is my shock face.
Somebody shoot him down! Stop him! We got this!
Gotta take out the jamming device. I didn't go through shoddy workmanship. I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably a bunch of them.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place. Aw, they had a jamming party and didn't invite me.
Thought we had a cop on the payroll keeping us off the
Spider-Man! Hey, there he is! I'll teach you some respect! Getting weaker! Gonna teach you respect!
Just need to get rid of the jammer. Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun, too.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning. Only one jammer left. Found you.
Why we need these jammers? I thought our guy on the inside just...
No one. I gotta lay off.
I see ya! Spread out! Ballerina! Get down here! Gonna teach you respect! Go back down! Everyone down! Get back down here! Back him down! What the hell is this stuff made of?
Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the crime system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Just
Nap time.
I saw something. Checking it out.
Boss is counting.
I got Spider-Man! Hey, get it off!
Spider-Man's here. Stay alert.
I've got you. Spider-Man's here. Come on now, and I'll kill you.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on. Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Boss, watch your head.
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, After Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped them.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Some kind of spirit.
Got it.
Closed up today. Tomorrow.
I think someone might have taken it.
Sorry.
Can't you do like a
Let's go back.
Nailed it.
Backup requested for a pursuit in progress.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent towers. But at least the intention is to stop crimes. Now, recently, Spider-Man has been seen tampering with these very towers. And it's reasonable that my loyal listeners suspect he is disabling the towers so he can commit his unlawful misdeeds with impunity. But Spider-Man is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill menace. Oh, he's a 12th level Kung Fu master, 50 moves ahead menace, which is why I think he's actually hacking into these towers to spy on you and me. Your only defense? Listen to my show. All the time. If he's gonna spy on us, let him hear that we're on to him by listening to me every waking moment.
Mugging reported. Need an officer on the scene. Officers needed near Corlear's Hook. Over.
It's him! Get a picture! Watch it. Thing? Don't mind, right?
Muggers, gotta jump in. Oh, it is on.
God, it's him! This is gonna hurt.
it? I feel like the hold-up guys are phoning it in lately.
Thank you!
The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to... someplace else I can't afford to live. Confucius Plaza. I could use some of his wisdom right about now.
New yoga studio, Kundalini, Bikram, Hatha, Kiss program, mommy baby yoga, hip hop yoga.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.